So, hello everyone, it is Snuster Network here, and I am live from within the woods. Not the woods I've been recording in for my videos lately, but the woods of a nearby park. And there's a car graveyard back here that I've been to a few times, but I've never had a phone while I was here. So what I'm going... Oh crap, so everything I just said was not actually on live stream apparently. It disconnected when I went to share the link. But no matter, we're here, live, car graveyard at a local park. And yeah, this is the car that originally me and my friend found. There's another piece of it right there, actually. We'll be taking a look around, and then that way, I don't know if you can see it, but there are more of them. But right here, we have a Nissan. Yeah, actually, it's right on there. So we've got that, and I was able to do some research, and I was able to figure out this appears to be a 1973 Nissan passenger car, or what's left of it. It does have the Nissan Motor Company plate on there. It says 73, and it says passenger car. So when I put that together, I got a car that the back end definitely has this same shape. You know, we've got the shape right here, the way the rear bumper, well, this part right here at least is. But we'll take a look in and around this Nissan. So right here, we can see what's left of where the back bumper used to be. And I guess kind of whatever trunk this car might have had. Right through here. And here's where the rear windshield would have been on the car. You can see some of the interior stuff still there. There's where the gas pump, well, the gas thing used to be. You can see the cover's gone, but the little hole where gas would go in is there. And then, in fact, the gas pipe, you can see it right there, that would carry the gas. It's become disconnected from the fuel tank, but it is still there, and it is still hooked up to that opening to this day, which is pretty cool. Something did happen to this car. You can see the roof is caved in. If it was thrown in here like this, well then yeah, but it also could have been a tree falling on it. Most of the paint is still surprisingly intact. We can see that it's kind of rusted away in some places, but for the most part, you can still see the paint. Yeah, you can still tell what color it was. You can see what's left of the rear seat here. Some of the cover is actually still on it, and more random pipes and stuff in there. The door handle right there, in fact, is intact. Actually, that's not the door handle. I think that's something else, but not even rusted right there. But here's where it kind of ripped in half. You can kind of see down into there, and inside the car you can see the shredded seat still in there. It's pretty cool. This is the back part of the 1973 Nissan. And over here, got this metal from it. Got a chunk of metal from it right here. And the dashboard and everything, also fairly intact. Got this part here, this whole shock, or whatever that is, right there. All the pipes, extremely rusted, but still intact. These are very, very small pedals. Holy cow. Way too rusted to push down on them. Hold on. Yeah, my point. Can't put it down like that. But here's the very, very small pedals. The pedal cover's still on the pedal on the left. The one on the right's missing half of it. We can see a lot of other dash things. Here's the steering wheel still attached completely to the steering stuff. You can see what's left of where the dash used to be. In fact, we'll move these leaves aside. some of the control... Oh, I shouldn't be touching rust. I thought that was a leaf. Shoot. Alright. That's the knob to change the temperature, so we can see the heat was set to on and hot. The fan was on hot, not cold. So that's cool to see that that's still intact. Also, right here, these gauges are still, that one is at least. Even a little bit of the glass is still left in there. Oh, this stupid stream. But, yeah. So this one's separated from all the rest. So, originally when me and my friend discovered all this, we only knew about this car. And when we first found it, these two parts were not strewn like that. They were together. Someone came through and chucked them apart. So we're gonna go this way through the woods. And over here, we've got multiple more vehicles to take a look at. Actually, I don't know if I've ever been this way before, but it looks like there is a piece of something up here that I have not looked at before. So we'll start with that, because I've, oh, shoot. Just walked straight into a spider web. Yeah, here's a piece of a car, some very mangled remainders. This could be out of one of the cars down there. It's got the same coloring. That looks like maybe a piece of a seat. Got some framing and not all too much. So we're not gonna look at that too much. We're gonna go down to the main attraction. We have 3 of them parked together. So let's go down here. So we're here with what I'd probably guess to be a Chevrolet pickup. Very old one. So we can see here the entire engine was removed from the vehicle. So this part's empty, there's no hood on it. You can see everything here's been removed or is caved down into there. Underneath the car, the truck, it appears to actually be fairly intact. A little bit overgrown. But all the suspension, the axle, all seems to still be there. The wheel's still attached and turned, but the tire has been obliterated, unfortunately. And we're gonna move right over here where you can see the doors are completely gone off this truck. A lot of stuff was removed before it was put in here. So where that used to be, there's now just an opening. But that means we can walk in just a little bit here. So it looks like there's a bit of glass on the ground, but looks like the interior was completely stripped. The seats are gone. The space under the seats has been decayed. Up here is all ruined. You can tell where everything kind of used to be. You can see what's left. The dash here. And actually there's a few wires and fans residue stuff left, but all the dash and steering has been stripped out. The pedals are still there. We'll take a look at that when we go over to the other side. Some of the paint still in good condition on the back of the cabin. And if there was a bed here, the bed's gone too. So we can kind of get a look at the minimal framing underneath. Again, the entire axle part's still intact. These wheels are slightly in better condition, and they actually still have white paint on them. The white rims are still there. Some of the rubber is still slightly intact. Little bit of paint here. The rear bumper survives, and actually, you do get this. We've got a sticker. I can make out the word King and the number 0170, I believe that says. So that's pretty interesting. It's showing up in higher quality on the phone than it is right in front of my face, which is weird. We're gonna try to oh gosh, that was not a good idea. I'm trying to step long ways over this. Whoop, we made it. Other tires, actually, it's still fully inflated. That tire is still rock hard and inflated. We'll come around to the other side. Side that's in slightly better condition. There's a look at the decayed gas pedals, solid metal pedals that have now rusted away. You can see a little bit of springs and stuff still left, so the pedals are still actually intact. We've also got this. Can't really tell what it is, but it's showing up on stream pretty good. Looks like it's some sort of circuit board or something like that. And the shocks and everything are still there, and this tire is partially inflated, and the top part is, but the bottom part's completely flat. The worst part about this thing is navigating it. Shoot, gotta go.